Good evening. Welcome to Gleaning the Harvest. Tonight is a special night. We are going to have a lot of fun. Tonight is the dating game. I know some of you remember that theme song, some of you may not. But welcome to the dating game on tonight. We have some great guests on tonight. We have 2 bachelors and 2 bachelorettes. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I am going to introduce the men of the hour or the moment or the few moments is Mr. Raph. Hi there, Raph. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How everyone doing?
We are great. Nice to meet you. And nice. I appreciate you coming out. So everybody don't know who you are. I'm going to introduce you a little bit. Now, do you have anything else open your Facebook or something? I hear like an echo.
I don't know if so.
Okay, so hopefully it get better. But ladies, for those of you who may not know, Raph is a God-fearing man. He is divorced. He has no kids. He doesn't smoke. He is 6 feet 2 inches in height with an athletic build. He enjoys fishing, bowling, shooting pool, reading, working out, going to the movies, anything outdoors. He just enjoyed doing that. He is a certified life coach, a minister, a motivational speaker, a gospel artist, and the owner of a youth mentor program, BAD, BAD, which is the acronym for Beloved and Delivered. It's a program that teaches boys from the ages of 11 through 18 with ADHD, behavior problems, who simply just need guidance how to listen, learn, and observe. So welcome, Rab, to the stage. I appreciate you. Let's see, we already have some comments. Okay, she said bad echo. Hopefully it'll get better. Can we post it? Sound like it's from my end. Oh, down. Okay. I'm gonna go out. Now let me go ahead and everybody else, if you could just mute yourself, that would help out. And Raph and myself. That would help. Okay, I'm gonna mute some of you. We still have. Okay, so I think that's better. Okay, great. All right, so our contestant tonight, I still feel like it's. Let's see. Okay. Okay, they're saying it started when you come on. So, Ralph, why don't you try going back out and come back and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so is the air code still there? Or is it just there when he's there? Okay. All right. So we'll wait until he come back. Okay. All right. So he is back. Let me see if we can get him in now. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, it sounds better.
Okay. Great. Well, it's still somewhat. All right. So we're going to do the best that we can. So let's meet contestant number 1. Contestant number 1 is India. She is from Albany, Georgia. She moved to Stone Mountain and then she moved to Redan Road. She grew up in the Clayton County area. She now attends college for her business management degree. Her vision is to use her degree and stay in pursuit of getting all 3 of her businesses open and running. She was raised with both parents in the home with 2 brothers. She attends church very consistently, a non-denomination church, where her pastor teaches straight from the word. She enjoys music, comedy, skating, bowling, anything outside. Nature trails, fishing, family events, just having fun, and whatever keeps a smile on her face and others. She is in pursuit of being a certified life coach business consultant, motivational speaker, and a part of several organizations, and she enjoyed helping in the community. So we are going to welcome her. Raph, I'm going to mute you for now. Okay, can you mute yourself for now? That would be good. Okay, I think that would help. Okay, thanks. Because we got a lot of noise. So let's welcome India to the stage. Hi, India. How are you? Your mic is also come back. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. And yourself?
I am good. Thanks a lot. I am so glad that you agreed to do this for me. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And it's so glad to have you on for tonight. So just hang on tight and you can mute yourself, okay? And I'll come back to you.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to contestant number 2. Contestant number 2 is Shakita. She is the light in any room. She is a peace seeker, life learner, world traveler, all around Black beauty. And she is an Atlanta native. Woo-hoo. She enjoys spending time with family and friends. She loves exploring new activities, amazing new foods and recipes. And she also enjoys reading, dancing, and a good spa day. So let's meet Shakita. All right, let's bring her on. Contestant number 2. All right, Shakita, you can take your mic off and say hello. Hey, hello. Thanks for agreeing to do this for me. I appreciate all of you all. All right, so let's go on to contestant number 3. Last but not least is Chioma. Chioma is a Nigerian American who holds dual citizenship between U.S. and the Nigeria. She enjoys a bunch of activities, including cooking, traveling, physical fitness, amusement parks, and mediation. What is it she's seeking in a man? She is seeking a man who has humility and a man who can lead her to higher levels of enlightenment. And why did she decide to participate in this event? She felt like this would be a great opportunity to meet someone who is like-minded and open to new ideas. So let's go back to Chioma. Hey, you're on mute. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm nervous. I feel like
I know everybody is nervous.
Yes.
Everybody said the same thing. I'm nervous.
I can't really believe I did this. I'm really nervous. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, so those of you, you may have friends that want to watch that may not necessarily be on Facebook. We are also on YouTube Live. Just go to Boaz Meets Ruth. And once you get on the YouTube page, you look for the logo. It's like the heart with the wheat. And that's it. And you can watch as well. So y'all ready to get down to business?
Yes.
Okay, so ladies, mute yourself until Raph start asking the questions. So you'll be doing it on and off tonight, okay? So Raph, you can take it off and we're going to go with the first question. So you can go ahead. You want to say anything to the ladies before we get started?
Can you
say that again?
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Ralph. Hello. I'm off mute. Yeah. How y'all doing? I'm Ralph. Y'all looking very beautiful today. I'm very excited to get to know you all.
Good. So you ready to get this party started? What's the first question?
Absolutely. Can you ask them for me?
Sure. I gotta remember.
Thank you.
Yours. Let me get my phone. I have all of them up here. I don't want to ask your question to someone else. So hold on just a second. Ladies, what are your deal breakers? Ralph, we'll put your mic on because you have some echo noise, and you can just tune in as you see fit. Thank you. Ladies, what are your deal breakers? We'll start with India. You can take it off mute. What are your deal breakers?
Can you hear me pretty clear?
What are your deal breakers?
No, can you hear me really good? Just want to make sure you can hear my answer. Okay.
Yes.
Deal breakers for me would be the lack of relationship that a man does not have with God. I feel like anybody that I'm connected to has to have that relationship with God. Basis, no, he doesn't. But if he has a one-on-one relationship with God, I know definitely he knows how to treat me and the family. I'm not big on smoking at all, so I definitely smoking would be another deal breaker for me. And just someone who's not, I'm big on family, have a very big family on both sides, and we're pretty engaged. And, you know, one of the things that I know, you know, we would like to spend a lot of time together, whether it's he and I or, you know, the family as a whole. So that's another deal breaker for me. He has to be family oriented.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right. Now, contestant number 2, you want to say what your deal breakers are?
Sure. No relationship with God, a smoker, also someone who doesn't want to travel at all, like at all. And then also someone who isn't careful with their words in terms of how they treat other people. That matters to me.
Yeah, so you want someone to speak to you with respect, with
Yeah,
kindness.
not just me, just
Anybody.
people who they encounter. That matters.
Got you. Okay, well, thank you. All right, now, Chioma, what do you have to say about that?
Hello. For me, my deal breakers, the first and foremost, it is a major deal breaker to me is the inability to think outside of your own, I guess, beliefs. And when I say beliefs, if you're too emotionally attached to something that you believe in, and not willing to understand anything more, it's very important for me to be with an individual who understands that we don't know anything, and that the only way we will learn is if we continue to want to learn. So that's important to me. A person who doesn't care about their health is a deal breaker to me because I believe that we're all here for a purpose, and the best way we can serve our purpose is to make sure that we can be here as long as possible, so that we can serve our purpose. So a person's ability to care for themselves. A person who doesn't love themselves, that is another deal breaker to me because that reflects in how you communicate with me. So, and then finally, a man who has bad hygiene. We're going to take it to like above to the surface level. Someone who has bad hygiene, that is just a major deal breaker to me. So, yeah.
Okay.
And a person who, although they may not have a close relationship with their family, I understand that not everyone has that. There are circumstances which can lead a person not to have a good relationship with their parents. That may not even be their fault. But a person who's not willing to accept my family and how inviting they are. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're all with you. Let's go to the second question. When talking to your man, if you are right about something and you know you are right, do you stick to your guns or agree to disagree? Chioma, we'll start with you.
Okay, I didn't know that was for me. So, I believe that I've grown a lot as an individual. If you would have asked me that maybe 6 months ago, I probably would give you another answer. But now I've learned that you don't always have to be right. Not all battles are worth fighting. And I would disagree to disagree, to be quite honest, because again, as individuals, you have to understand that in life, people are not going to have the same ideas. And you shouldn't try to force what you believe on anyone. Yes, maybe you can reason your belief, But you know, if we have different idea about something, we can agree to disagree. That's how you move forward, because you can't stay stuck in the same place. I don't want to be stuck in the same place arguing about something. So no.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's go to contestant 2. What do you have to say about that?
I would agree to disagree. I think you have to choose your battles in a relationship. I think it's not always smart to want to just be right. You know, seeking peace for me is important, and so that means we agree to disagree. That's fine, as long as we come to a respectful understanding with that. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Thank you. And India, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I definitely between the two choices would say agree to disagree. Those being my choices to consider. It's not about being right. It's about considering the value of the relationship. And if the value of the relationship says to me that in being right, I know that it could hurt the possibility of our relationship or present any type of barriers or conflicts, I've learned to understand that silence is sometimes golden. Like sometimes you don't always have to be right. Pause that conversation with the intent to come back to it if need be, given the situation. And then if it's one of those things where you can come back to it. But if not, sometimes just, call it quits and agree to disagree.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Okay, Raph, are you liking those answers so far? I think you're on mute. Raph?
Absolutely. I said I am. I'm loving all of them.
Good, good. So you want me to keep it moving, or did you have something to say? You want me to keep it going? I can't hear you. Say that again. Raph?
You can keep it going.
Okay, well, we'll keep it going. Okay. All right, so let's go to the next question. Let's see. Let me make sure this is your question, because I have a mark here. So y'all give me a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. This is a good one. So what's been your biggest complaint from the men you've dated in the past? Okay, so we will start with contestant number 2.
Okay. I've been very independent for a long time. And so in terms of just allowing people to just do things sometimes in the past had been an issue, but that's about it. But I don't really know of any complaints for real. Like, no.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. All right, so let's go to India.
So I just want to clarify the question. What's been your biggest complaint from the men you've dated in the past being my complaint, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I have a thing for lying. I can't do it. I don't feel as if we build a relationship on lies or anywhere in the relationship that we're building a wholesome quality relationship. That's been like the biggest complaint. And 9 times out of 10, I will say honestly that it's been one of those things where they justify the lie with something they didn't want to hurt me, or I guess they couldn't quite figure out a way to tell me. But lying is lying is lying is lying. I can't do lying and cheating. It's not my thing. I would much rather you tell me up front how you feel and we deal with whatever it is together than you to feel like you have to lie to me, because I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Okay. Good answer. Thank you. All right, Miss Chioma, what do you have to say about all that? What's your biggest complaint?
Okay, so I just want to clarify too, because her answer is a little bit different from the other ladies. You're saying that men complain about me?
No, what's your biggest
You
complaint?
said your biggest
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure because I think she may have understood that differently. So my biggest complaint, one thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm an honest person. Okay, I can be very honest with things. Look, the biggest complaint that I've had with men that I've dated in the past has been that I jump to conclusions, and I had to go through a long process of understanding myself to understand why it is that I jumped to those conclusions. And when I identified that, I became a different person. So, so yeah, that was my biggest complaint that men have for me. So yeah, that's the biggest complaint that a person may have said in the past. I haven't been in a relationship in 4 years, so that was like 4 years ago.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah, the question was basically like, because she just said, the complaints that men have about you, like, you take
Okay.
too long, get dressed, different little things like that. Like, what has been their complaint about you,
Okay. So I'll take it back to India. So she
Yeah, she deserves to answer that question again. Yeah.
All right, India.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I definitely would say independence as well. Being a single mother of two, I've had to be independent for 12 years, in and out of the relationships that I've been in. And sometimes it's a little harder to relinquish that dependence with the person that you're dating. It's definitely a place that I've had to grow up in, knowing that you're with someone who understands how to carry the weight for you and mostly with you.
Okay.
Yes.
And Shakita, did you want to add to that?
No, that was basically what I said when I answered the question.
Okay, great. All right. So we're gonna move right along. All right. The next question is, what are you most passionate about? What are you passionate about? So we're gonna start with we'll start with contestant number 2.
Okay. I'm passionate about working with the youth. I adore like molding and guiding teenage minds. I'm an educator. I'm a youth program specialist, and without a doubt, I'm passionate about working with the kids. And then also, I'm passionate about my family. My family means a lot to me.
Okay, thank you. All right, India, what is it you're most passionate about?
I have a couple of passions. One being music. I'm very very big with music. Whatever genre of music there is. My dad used to want to get me on American Idol for years, and I just never pursued that. I think because of the fear of the music industry as a whole. But that's a passion of mine, music. Again, I'm big on family. We do a lot of things together. We're always doing things, creative. We've been really creative, especially, given the whole COVID-19 thing. We've had to come up with quite a few things to do where we're not involved with other people. Helping others, that's also a passion for me. In my bio or my intro, I said about being big in the community. I'm always in community events. I love to see, especially our people, other community events, involved in doing things and helping others.
Okay, thank you. All right, Miss Kilman, what do you have to say about that?
I'm gonna try to keep it long-winded because my passion is really my passion. So I'm gonna try to follow this up because I know I can be long-winded. I'm very passionate about blending creativity with technology. I am an application developer. I have a mobile app that's going to be on the app market. We are currently in data testing phase. I also have a startup tech company that I just created. And in my journey, in that realm of business, I saw so many things that I was introduced to as a child, but didn't know how to connect it as a child. And when I started creating things that I could only imagine in my mind through technology, it really inspired me to want to inspire youth. So I'm right along with the first contestant number 2. I admire that about her. That she's with that she wants. I would like to talk to her after this too, actually. But you know, I'm in the works of creating this program where we're taking youth between the ages 3 to 16 through the process of being creative in technology, cultivating creativity so that we can manifest that into something tangible that they can put out, teaching them that, you know, at the end of the day, college is not for everyone. And the sooner I believe people realize that, the sooner we'll be able to progress as people, because a lot of youth, I believe they're held back by the expectations that people have for them that aren't even what they want. So, you know, my passion is to motivate people into asking questions about why they believe what they believe and why they feel what they feel. I believe that if we start asking those questions at a young age, we can actually change the narrative of how society could exist. So I'm very passionate about education. I'm very passionate about helping people understand the greatness that's in them. I'm very passionate about our youth, because these are the people that's going to change the nation. And I know this sounds cliche, but it is. I'm very, very passionate about it. When you ask that question, it just like, you know. But,
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so ladies, we have one more question, and then we're going to go to the next phase of this, where the audience will have an opportunity. Those of you that are watching can click on the link, and you will be able to vote to decide who Mr. Raff should choose. But of course, we'll give him that option to actually choose. But we just want to see if he's on one accord with the audience on tonight. So we have one more question. And the question is, you, God, husband, career, kids, and family, which are the most important to you from first to fifth? So we'll start off with the very most important thing, and then we'll go to the least important, but they all are important. But what order should it be in? Is that right, Raph? Is that the way you want it? Raph, is that the way you want the question? Okay. All right. So I'll start with who have I started with in a while? Okay, so maybe I'll start with you.
Definitely God, my husband, kids and family, and then my career.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Chioma.
She didn't add herself.
Oh, he said you did not add yourself. So go ahead.
Okay. Well, as you can see from the answer from that question, who I put last.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me revamp. I would say God, my husband, me, my kids and family, and then career.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Chiquita, what do you say?
I was going to ask, are we asking this question from a single perspective or a relationship? But I see it all now. So I will put God, myself, my husband, my career, my family, and kids. Okay. And I just believe that if I keep God first and I seek to him to fill me and give me what I need, then I could be a great wife to my husband, and then everything else trickle down.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Miss Chioma, what is your order of this?
So I'm going to try to be brief. First, I'll say Yahweh. Yahweh, God. I call him Yahweh. He's first. Um, Me second. It's important because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. So me first, me before my husband. It'll be my husband, it'll be my kids and my family, and then it'll be my career because as long as y'all wait first, everything else will fall into place. So that's my answer.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much. So I am going to put a link in the chat, and I would like for you all to be honest and say who he should choose. So we're gonna wait a few minutes. I guess I'll play. I'll play the dating game music or something for a few minutes. Okay.
Okay. No awkward silence, please.
Right. All right, all right. So we're gonna try it one more time. We have some answers, so let's try it again. All right. So we have 2 responses in. Okay. So let's see what we have here. I'm checking it in from my back end here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. I also had a few text messages, Mr. Ralph. so, so, Ralph, since we can't have this private conversation, I am going to text you. Okay. You got your phone nearby? You have it on. Okay. I'm about to text you. Okay. Y'all know we have to do things a little bit different now. So I know this seemed a little rude.
It's
But-
okay.
Okay. I can't whisper in his ear. So
Right.
okay. All right. Mr. Ralph, I just text you. You text me your selection, please. You got to ponder now. I see you look. I see you look. Oh my God, Raph is looking like, oh man. I'm gonna. Okay, Raph, you ready for your text, right? You haven't texted me back yet.
You're on mute, Ralph.
You're on Ralph. You're on mute. Now
Okay.
text it to
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
Don't text it to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you show the screen over here one again?
Yes, I sure will. You have India. India is contestant number 1. You have Shakita. She is contestant number 2, Shaquita. And you have contestant number 3, Chioma.
Um,
Oh my God. I'm getting all these texts. I'm getting these. Okay, what the comment says, use discernment profit. All right, now we gotta give you 30 seconds and we're gonna have to move on.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, I got all these texts coming through. Okay. All right, okay. Oh my God, they just coming through. All right. So I wish I had a drum roll. I have to do that next time. I don't know how to sing. I don't know how to do it. But I'll tell you all what the audience said. Everybody just take a second. Pick number round. Pick number round. They just come to do so quickly. But I'm going to tell you who they selected. Well, it has changed. I guess I need to stop it. But there is a tie between. There is a tie with audience and contestant number 1 and contestant number 2. They were both at 46%.
Wow.
So, Raph, because it's a tie, I guess you will be that tiebreaker. And you selected, I wanted to say, first of all, ladies, you all did a great job. You are actually beautiful women from the inside out. I love each and every one of you, as you know. And I so appreciate all of you. Raph has made his decision. And his decision is, everybody ready? Contestant number 1. Congratulations, India. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job. Ladies, you all were excellent. So, Raph, is there anything you want to say to these beautiful ladies?
Yes. Thank you for your time and opportunity to get to know y'all through the questions that I asked. Y'all all seem like very great women, quality women. I think my decision was based off the last question.
Okay.
It's no wrong or right, but to me, the dynamics of family is always God, husband, and not that just because I'm a man, okay, I'll put me first, but it's like God, it's man look up to God and ask, what shall I do to the other woman so they can tell the child and everything will be okay. So it's kind of like it's not like a chain of command, but it's more of like, hey, God here, my husband here, because he should be the breadwinner, the provider, the protector. And my kids, as far as me, it would be God, my wife, my kids, myself, my career, my family, and my career. My career will be last because I'm a family man. I put my family first. So the last question was kind of like, okay, and it's no right or wrong. It's just how you view it, the experience in your life, different little things like that, how you was raised. So again, I'm honored to get to know all 3 of you women, and It was a hard choice, but I made my decision, and I wish y'all the best.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I want to say, Kima, thank you so much. I know you're a busy woman, and I'm getting text messages saying they are all so beautiful, and this was so much fun. So I would reach out to you later, and I thank you so much. And have a good night. Continue to
Thank
watch.
you.
Okay. All right.
Good night.
Hey, good night. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Okay? And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm messing up now. All right. So I have the two of you here. I will contact the both of you for the next steps. Okay. So you all are
Okay.
coming soon, probably later on tonight. I know, Minister Raff, you have another engagement. Is it 9 o'clock?
That's
that you
right.
do?
Prophet after dark.
Okay, so that's why I wanted to do you first, so to make sure you get an opportunity to get ready for that. And so tell people about some of the things that you can do, how they can follow you, and so forth.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram as the Hood Minister, THE Hood Minister. Or you can follow me through Facebook, the Hood Minister, DA Hood Minister. I have a platform, different music on YouTube, gospel trap music. So if you want to follow my YouTube channel, the movement that I have going on with the mentoring kids with ADHD and behavior problems. DM me if you know anyone that needs need some guidance and some attention and some love. And please contact me through one of those social medias, and we'll go from there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all, and you all have a good night, and you'll hear from me soon. Okay.
Thank you again for this opportunity.
You're welcome. Okay. So y'all ready? Y'all ready for the next one? Okay, so let me bring on. They have been waiting so patiently. Okay, they're probably asleep by now. Hey there, Frederick. How are you?
How's it going?
I am great. Good to see you. Thank you for being so patient. Did you have a little bit of fun?
I did.
It said round two. This is round two. This is the final round. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll try to move through it as quickly as possible. So, I would like for people to know who is Mr. Frederick. So let me find your information. Frederick was born and raised in Washington, Tacoma, Washington. He's been in sales for over 20 years. He have a 12-year-old son that lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He enjoyed listening to R&B, gospel, and jazz, and he used to work out about 6 times a week pre-COVID. He grew up in the church. His mother was an evangelist. He used to have a consulting business. He's looking for a woman that still believes in having and exercising integrity. It would be nice if she had a great sense of humor. He's also looking for a woman that has a certain level of confidence while also having the ability to demonstrate humility. And it would be very nice if she believed in God as well. Now, Frederick, what you did not realize is that what you did not mention, so I'll mention it for you,
Okay.
is that you are a musician.
Oh, right.
I can't believe you didn't mention that as much as you love music.
I know. Yeah, I'm a musician.
Wow. Okay, so we're going to move on. We have contestant number 1. Contestant number 1 is... Let me put it up there. Hold on just a second. Vanessa is contestant number 1. So let me tell you a little bit about Vanessa. She is a middle school math teacher. She is an assertive person who is not afraid to speak her mind. She and her 2 sons live a simple life in Noonan, Georgia. She is creative and interesting to talk to. She enjoys walks in the park, listening to music, and puzzles. Vanessa also enjoys going to church and producing Christian plays. So, welcome, Vanessa. Thank you for agreeing to do this with me. I so appreciate it. Okay, so we're on to our next one. Our next one is Shonda Bennett. She is from Darien, Georgia, which is south of Savannah, Georgia. She loved live music, beach vacations, meeting new people, entertaining friends, and she is a Valdosta State alumni. So let's welcome her to the stage, guys. Hold on, let me get her on here. Hi, Shonda. Good
Hello.
to see you. Thank you for agreeing with me. So we have our last but not least final contestant for tonight is Tangela. Tangela is an original Georgia Peach. All right, woo woo. This beautiful Georgia Peach enjoys laughing, cooking, and traveling. She is that person who has never met a stranger. She enjoys putting smiles on people's faces and bringing out the best in people she encounters. And I don't know what's wrong with y'all tonight. What she failed to mention is that she has a beautiful, beautiful voice. I'm like a fan of hers, okay? She is an anointed singer, and she has a new song that just come out that's beautiful as she is. And all of you are just great people. I'm so glad to have you all here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Frederick, is there anything you want to say to the women before we jump into it?
Nice to meet everyone. Hope this is enjoyable for everyone.
All right. Those of you that were on before, you can jump off if you need to, if you were in round one, or you can hang out. It doesn't matter if you were in the stream. Either way, I just wanted you to know that. All right. So we are ready to get started. You got to read your questions, Frederick?
Yeah, I sure will.
Okay. All right. So let's get this party started.
All right. So I just choose either.
Yeah, whatever one you want to use. We may or may not use them all. So start with, the ones that are really important to you.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is important. So number 2, how often do you drink?
Depends. I'm just kidding. On how bad my week was. I haven't had a drink in probably 14 days because I'm detoxing, but I do enjoy a glass of red wine. And it could be once a night. It could be once a week. It could just whenever the mood is.
Whenever. Okay.
Yeah.
And same question for number, is it 1 or you? Let's see.
Okay, so I'll
one?
just went to them. Which one are you referring to? Yeah, I'll just put one up and you can just go that way. Okay.
Okay, yes, her.
Okay.
Okay, how often do I drink? I am actually a social drinker. I don't drink a lot, but I may have a glass of wine for a special occasion. So yeah, that's about it. But I'm not
So like, was it like
drinker.
Like a 7 to 14 day period? How often do you have a drink?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. All right.
No.
All right. And I guess the next contestant.
Okay, so we go with Vanessa. Can you answer that question? Are you muted? Yeah, you're on mute. Let me unmute you. Okay, now go ahead. Vanessa?
No, I don't drink at all. I've tried wine, but I don't drink.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay, same contestant. What is the last movie you watched?
Vanessa?
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear. I have to wait for the question to pop up. I can't hear.
You can't hear?
What's the last movie you watched? I believe the last movie I watched that was a newer movie was Self-Made.
Self-Made. Okay.
Self-Made.
Okay.
Okay. And then the singer.
That me. Okay. The last movie actually was the Nia Long and the Omar Epps movie on Netflix.
Okay. Oh yeah, that just came out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now
Okay.
I thought it was a really good movie, but it didn't get really good ratings.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty good though. Okay.
Yeah.
And the other one.
Me,
Yes.
Rhonda, yes.
a drinker. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I have ADD. You know, I'm a property manager. I rarely watch movies. When I come home, I just turn on music. But the last thing I watched was a series called Upload. It's
Yeah.
on Amazon Prime.
Yep. On Prime. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So I guess we just keep it in the circle. If you know, you let me know about time, Jan.
All right.
So back to I don't remember her name.
You could just ask the question and I'll pop them
Okay,
up.
all right.
Okay.
How do you handle being criticized? How do you handle criticism?
So we can leave it with person chief here. Question number 2.
Oh, for me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I take criticism very, very well. I don't mind. We're always students, you know. I don't aim to be right. I just had a similar conversation today with my assistant. I don't mind criticism. I don't think I'm right all the time. I'm good with it.
Now, does somebody
I feel myself.
yeah, it sounds like somebody has it on another device or something. If you could turn the volume down, that would be great. Okay. So, Tandra, how do you handle being criticized?
Well, I take it as a lesson learned.
I think that's me. I was trying to hear from the. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead, Tandra.
I take criticism as a lesson learned. We're always trying to improve ourselves, and no one is perfect. I don't operate in perfectionism. So if there is criticism, I take it and I learn from it and I keep it moving. I don't dwell there.
Okay. All right. And we go to Vanessa. How do you handle being criticized?
Yes. No, I take criticism very well. I believe it's an opportunity for growth. It's not always easy to hear it and accept it, but especially if multiple people are telling you the same thing, is definitely something that you should reflect on. So I think ultimately, I definitely take it very well.
Okay. All right. Next question.
All right. What are some random fun facts about yourself?
So, Vanessa, we have it on you. So, can you answer that?
Fun facts. Let's see. Fun facts. I mean, I think I'm a very sarcastic person. I like to turn serious things to humor. Especially that helps me a lot. Being a middle school teacher, you definitely have to be humorous in the classroom. So I think I'm just overall fun. I'm very youthful. Fun fact, it's probably going to really come to me later. Something really fun about me. I don't know. I think that's about all I have. I just like to have fun in general. Just have fun in general. I think that's about it for me.
Okay. All right. So,
yeah.
All right. Contestant number 2. What are some random facts about you, Shonda?
I like old people and dogs.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. There you go. On cue.
Okay. And Tangela, what are some fun facts about you?
Okay, actually, that was my dog barking.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm just a fun-loving person. I love to laugh. I love to smile. I love to make people smile. And a lot of times people say that when I enter a room, I lighten it up. So I take that and I put it in my pocket. So I'm just a fun person to be around. I'm family oriented. I just like to have a good time. I think laughter is good for the soul. And so I love to be in a loving environment, in a happy environment. So
Okay, great. Thank you, ladies. All right, next question.
okay. How much time I got? What? One more question or?
Yeah, one or two questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Uh, okay. So, what traits are you looking for in a male companion?
Okay, so Tangela, since it's on you.
okay. I'm definitely looking for a God-fearing man, one who puts God first and then family, um, one who cherishes and loves his wife like Christ loved the church. I'm looking for someone who can build me up. Um, I come in whole, but I believe, in a relationship, you should be able to build your partner. Um, and so I look for someone who can challenge me to be better, not be afraid to tell me no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Contestant number two.
Someone who is strong but has a sensitive side. Someone who is not afraid to show his feelings. Um, I'm a touchy-feely girl, so I like guys who hold hands, compassionate, but again, not afraid to tell me no too, because sometimes you need that. So just someone to be there and just be like a best friend, pretty much. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. And Vanessa. Okay, so
Okay,
what are your traits?
I wrote a few notes down. It's the teacher in me, but I wrote it down. But definitely would like someone who is confident, affectionate. I'm actually not a real affectionate person, but an affectionate person compliments me. Just kind of help bring that out. Someone that's not too serious, someone who likes to have fun and entertain family. Someone considerate. I definitely need a considerate person in my life, and someone who understands my love language. My love language is time, and so I would definitely want someone who would give me time. Just quality one-on-one time every day,
Okay.
and someone who could just understand me as a person. Just take the time to understand me as a person.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Mr. Frederick,
Yes.
what's your next question?
Oh, another one? Okay. Let's see. What makes you unique?
Okay, hold on. Okay, I got it. Okay, since we had it on Vanessa, we'll go back with her. Vanessa, what makes you unique?
What makes me my personality. I am, like I said earlier, I'm very sarcastic and humorous, and so I think that makes me a very different person. I'm very outspoken and opinionated. So my creativity does not show on the outside. My creativity is in my mind, and I think that's probably my most unique trait or characteristic is that my creativity is within. and it'll come out more. I said I like to do plays, and I come from a musical family, so just making songs and singing them with my siblings and extended family. But I believe that my most unique trait is definitely my creativity that I hold on the inside.
Okay, can I ask another question, Jan?
Is it one that we have here?
No, I want to ask her specifically another question.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so do you play piano or do you what do you do musically?
Vanessa, do you play piano?
Okay. No, I sing. No, I personally do not play piano. My dad plays piano, and we have a gospel music school in our family. So I mean, I can dabble a little bit, but I do not play. I have a couple of brothers who actually play. When I was in school, I played the tuba, I played the xylophones, I played the cello, but currently I do not play an instrument. However, I do sing, and music is a part of my daily life.
Okay.
I do also, I've done some recording, in the studios and more background than anything else. I do background vocals quite often.
All right. So we didn't ask Shonda, did we? Okay. So what makes you unique?
What makes me unique? I think my ability to connect with people. That's it. I know I'm not connecting right now because I worked for not 12-hour days. I'm exhausted, but
Okay.
that would be my answer.
Okay. So we'll take one more question.
Okay. Did you ask the other?
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
Uh-oh. Who did? Oh, I didn't hear Tangela. Okay. I'm sorry, Tangela.
Okay. What makes me unique? Well, I do understand that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I do understand that there is only one Tangela. And what comes with that is compassion, a heart for people, a heart to change people for the better, and just a heart to make wherever I am better. I do that a lot through my singing. I do a lot of singing, a lot of recording. I don't like to speak on that a lot because I don't want that one thing to take away from who Tangela is. That's just a part of who I am. So what makes me unique is that I recognize who I am and I operate in that.
Okay. All right. So now, I probably had a little bit of time, but Frederick, I don't think we have that much time.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch the clock. So, do you have an idea of who?
Yeah, I do.
You can text it to me. And what I'm going to do right now is I am going to put it in the chat. Who people should? Some people are voting, are texting me instead.
Okay, but can you put them up because I don't know the numbers.
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
it in a second. Hold on just a second.
Okay, but can you?
Yeah, I'll do it. And let me put it in the chat. All right. Y'all tired yet? This is fun. I'm the only one having a good time. Okay, so. Let me make sure I didn't do the wrong one. Okay, it's coming through. They are coming through. All right. They are coming through. All right. Somebody, if you can mute yours, that may be Vanessa. Vanessa, is that you? I think you have a delay. Okay, good. All right. Oh, I forgot my music. You all didn't remind me.
Well,
I like my
wait,
thing.
Jan, wait.
What was that question?
I still can't see all three of them. I don't see the numbers.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So we have it in. Let me take a look here. What we have. Let me take one more look. Okay, I am going to deactivate it now. So we won't continue to get them in after the fact. Okay. All right. So I will tell you who the audience selected. The audience selected Tangela. And everybody's like, TangelaIsTheBomb.com, fear, all of these great things. So they selected Tangela. Let's see here. And going back to you all. So Frederick has texted me and he has selected differently from the audience. And he has selected Vanessa. Yay! He selected her. So, ladies, all of you are beautiful. Y'all did a great job, and I appreciate all of you. And if it's not this time, maybe next time, who knows? But it was a fun night. I think I had a good time. Did you all have a good time? I hope so.
Yes.
Yes, and I appreciate you all. I am going to remove the two of you, and I'll give you all a call later on, okay? And thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the two of you, I will contact you all within a few, and we will go to the next step after this. Frederick, is there anything you want to say before we close out?
Yeah, so Vanessa, I chose you because I don't drink at all. And I don't really, I would like to, I respect a woman who doesn't drink at all. So that
Okay,
was a deciding factor.
okay. All
Okay.
right, Vanessa, is there anything you want to say?
Oh no, same here. I mean, I'm really interested. You're into music and everything, so I'm interested to hear more about that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, everybody, thank you all so much. Those of you that are tuning in for the first time, just know that you can watch me every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. right here on Facebook Live, on Jan Dickerson page, Boaz Meets Ruth page, or YouTube Live. You can follow me on Instagram at Boaz Meets Ruth Dating. So follow me to find out what's going on. Next week, we have the battle, man versus woman. So it is going to be awesome. And then the week after that, we have something else that's going to be so much fun. Thank you all for tuning in. And always reach out to me if you need me. My website is BoazMeetsRuthDating.com. or you can email me at boazmeetsruthdating@gmail.com. But I thank you all, and to everyone, have a good night.